Morning. Yesterday we explained up to exercise 1.5 first sum full completed no? Yes. Now we will start with the second sum. All of you take notebook taken, textbook taken and do along with me. First question I written on the board. 3 plus root 3 plus 2 plus root 2. This type of question getting I told you several times. First you think a plus b into a minus b coming or not. A plus b the whole square coming. A minus b the whole square coming. You think. If it is not coming, what we will do? Bracket opening there. Okay. Here it is bracket opening. First term multiply with the both the terms. That means 3 into 2 plus 3 into root 2. Okay. Now, second term take multiply all the terms. That is root 3 into 2 plus root 3 into root 2. Okay. You can do along with me so you will understand clearly. Okay. 3 into 2 how much coming? 6. Okay. Here 3 and root 2. So 3 root 2. We can't able to multiply with a rational number with irrational number. Okay. Rational to rational can multiply. So rational can multiply. Irrational also can multiply. Irrational and rational not possible to multiply. Keep it the same. So 2 into root 3. Now, root 3 into root 2, root of AB is equal to, I explained in the previous class, root A into root B. That means root A into root B, what will come? This A and B multiply together. Same way here, what will come? Root of 3 into 2, 6. Now see, there is no need to write again. All the terms here came. So this is rational, this is irrational, and this is irrational, this is irrational. This you don't think some of the students will write a 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11. Wrong it is. Because these all are different irrational numbers. So we can't able to add it together. Clear now? So copy along with me and do also. Next question, second one. 3 plus root 3 into 3 minus root 3. See here, first term same, second term same, middle sign only changed now. So which format coming? A plus b into a minus b form. So what is the form of a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square, that is first term square minus second term square, root 3 the whole square. Okay, root 3 the whole square how much coming? 9. 9 minus 3. Root 3 the whole square means 3. Because root 3 into root 3 is 3. 9 minus 3 how much coming? 6. Okay. So next fourth sum is homework for you. Question number 4 homework. And question number 3 copy. All the homework sums which I had given now, you make a separate notebook for homework notebook and do all the sums in the notebook, because I will check for the internal assessment. And now next question number 3, root 5 plus root 2 the whole square. Okay. Now this is of the form first term plus second term the whole square. That means root 5 the whole square plus 2 into, you write the formula of a plus b the whole square, then it will be very clear for you. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Okay now. So first term square plus 2 into first term into second term. First term into second term plus second term the whole square. Clear? So that is equal to root 5 the whole square is what will come? 5. Now 2 into root 5 into root 2. Our previous property. Root a into root b is equal to root ab. Same way this 5 and 2 multiply together. 5 into 2 multiplying 10 will come. Plus root 2 the whole square is 2. Now this is rational and this is rational. So we can able to add them together. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 how much will come? 7. 7 plus 2 root 10. Okay. Clear? Now, copy all of you. Then, now we can do the third sum. Third sum. Now the third sum. Recall pi is defined as the ratio of the circumference we are calling as C of the circle to its diameter D, that is pi is equal to C by D. This seems to have a contradicts the fact that pi is a rational number. How will you resolve the contradiction? That is your question. Actually there is that much contradiction is not there, because here you write pi is equal to C by D written. C means what? Circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle means perimeter. Perimeter formula you have studied as 2 pi r. And D means what? Diameter. Diameter means 2r. Okay. So see here itself 2 pi r means an irrational number. Because previous class you have studied as pi is an irrational number and 2 pi r total is a rational number. Therefore, this circumference, while you are measuring, which measurement coming, either it may be irrational number, that is the number while dividing you are getting irrational or rational, it is not final. So that there is no need of any contradiction. C is pi is equal to C by D, how written in such a way. So pi, another value is there, pi is equal to 22 by 7 also coming. But these all are no approximate values. It is not the correct values. So correct 22 by 7 not defined anywhere. So approximate value only taken. So there is no need of any contradiction that pi we are writing in the form of a P by Q form. Okay, P by Q form. So this may be, while C we are measuring and D also we want to measure for a circle. So you can take a round figure, the top of a tin or anything you take and measure it, and that measurement here write and here diameter write. So diameter also you can measure. So then their division while taking you can see it may be recurring decimal coming, non-terminating recurring coming. Therefore there is no need of any contradiction that pi is equal to C by D is rational or not. So it is irrational only. Okay, now next question is, question number 4th one is represent root of 1.3 on a number line. It is a construction part only. Construction part I will explain in the class. And the last question, 5th one, rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Listen here. 1 by root 7, very important part of the question. 1 by root 7. 1 by root 7, how to rationalize? I told you, rationalize the denominator is the question. So denominator a single term coming, that term itself multiply up and down. So the rationalizing factor of root 7 is root 7, because when we are multiplying root 7 by root 7, what we are getting? 7. So it is a rational number. Therefore, rationalizing factor of root 7 is what is coming? Root 7. So that root 7 multiply up and down. Clear? So for example, another question is 1 by root 3 coming. Then what you will do? What's the rationalizing factor of root 3? Root 3. So that root 3 multiply upside and downside both. Otherwise value will change. So that is equal to 1 by root 7 by root 7. That is equal to 1 into root 7, what is coming? Root 7. And root 7 into root 7, what will come? Root 7 the whole square. That is equal to root 7 divided by 7. See the number? Denominator what you got? Rational number. Okay, do you got a method? So only one single term coming denominator, the same number multiply up and down so that denominator will become rational number. Okay, copy the question. Now second question. Second one, listen. 1 by root 7 minus root 6. See here. Here denominator how many terms coming? 2 terms coming now. two terms are there. So we can say it is binomial, two terms. In this way, two terms coming. So it's a rationalizing factor. How getting? You change the middle sign. Change the middle sign. So the rationalizing factor of root 7 minus root 6 is root 7 plus root 6. Suppose what is the rationalizing factor of root 3 minus root 2? What I told you? Change the middle sign. So what is the rationalizing factor? Root 3 plus root 2. Clear? So just the sign changing. Here minus coming, here plus, right? Here plus coming, then here a minus, right? So you will get the rationalizing factor. What is the rationalizing factor of this one? Root 7 plus root 6. Clear? So how I am going to do this lesson? 1 by root 7 minus root 6 into root 7 plus root 6 divided by root 7 plus root 6. See. Clear? What I done? Root 7 plus root 6 multiplied up and down. So now 1 into root 7 plus root 6 means root 7 plus root 6 divided by root 7 minus root 6 into root 7 plus root 6. Okay, so that is equal to root 7 plus root 6 divided by, now here listen, first term sign, second term sign, middle sign minus or plus t. Okay, so which is format coming? A minus b into a plus b form or a plus b into a minus b form. So what will come? A square minus, that is equal to root 7 plus root 6 divided by root 7 the whole square is 7 and root 6 the whole square is 6. So you got the answer is root 7 plus root 6 divided by 7 minus 6 means 1. See the denominator? 1 is rational number now. Now the third sum, 1 by root 5 plus root 2. Okay? Here also how many terms are there? 2 terms are there. Binomial term. So here middle term sign change. What's the rationalizing factor of this number? Root 5 minus root 2. What is root 5 minus root 2? So multiply up and down. 1 plus root 5 plus root 2 into root 5 minus root 2. Sign change, root 5 minus that rationalizing factor, you multiply up and down. So root 5 minus root 2. Same method now follow. 1 into root 5 minus 2, root 5 minus root 2. Root 5 plus 2 into root 5 minus 2 means root 5 plus root 2 into root 5 minus root 2. Okay? So that is equal to root 5 minus root 2 into this denominator, listen, first term same, second term same, middle sign only changes. So a plus b into a minus b form. So root 5 the whole square minus root 2 the whole square. That is equal to root 5 minus root 2 divided by root 5 the whole square means what will come? 5 and minus 2. Okay? So that is equal to root 5 minus root 2 divided by 5 minus 2. How much coming? 3. Now see. Denominator see. You got a rational number now. So this type of many sums are there in the textbook and workbook and practice book. You practice. These are very important sums also. So denominator you got rational number. Clear now the method? See any bare doubt feeling? So here rationalizing factor found out. What's the rationalizing factor? Root 5 minus root 2. Multiply up and down. So numerator multiply. Denominator multiply. And written. So this is a plus b into a minus b form. So a square minus b square. So 5 minus 2 got. 5 minus 2 how much got? 3. So denominator became rational number. Okay. But listen. Now fourth question is there. Fourth question same type only coming. So fourth question will be homework. Okay. Question, which are the homework I am giving? You make a separate notebook and do the homeworks in the homework notebook compulsory. Clear? Bye.